Today on NewsCenter, learn about MSU's annual Spring Gala, find out about suspicious emails students have been receiving, and take a look at the event Fly, Eagle, Fly. All this and more now on NewsCenter.
Good evening and welcome to NewsCenter. I'm Chad Hedrick.
And I'm Jacob Miller. This is your news for April 30th, 2015.
With the end of the spring semester comes the job search for graduating seniors, which means an uptick in bogus job offer emails. And if students fall for these scams, it could end up hurting them financially.
The Morehead State Career Service Center is warning students about a sudden rise in spam emails that are offering students jobs with companies that don't even exist.
The emails that we have been seeing the last couple of weeks have a couple of red flags. The first phrase that we have seen most often is this statement: we received your contact information from your school's career center. And that's a red flag for a couple of reasons. First of all, it doesn't mention Morehead State University in particular. And second of all, that's not actually something we do here in Career Services. We never actually give contact information for our students to a third party.
Cantrell said that there is a warning notice on the Career Service Center's website about these fraudulent job offers and stresses the importance of educating yourself on these potential scams.
Now, I also spoke to MSU Police Chief Merrill Harrison, who said that there's not an ongoing investigation that's looking into who or what was able to hack into the database and get the list of student email addresses. He did say, however, that if you do receive one of these emails, do not respond.
We have not got any complaints into the police department, but from Career Services we've been notified that they have obviously at least been told by some students, I'm not sure the number, but some students have been getting emails such as that saying, asking further information, saying that their resume had been provided, which in fact it had not.
I also spoke to some students who have been receiving these kinds of emails, and they said it's actually kind of scary to know that there is someone out there that is able to get their email address and send these to them.
I think it's really alarming. I think it's really scary. I personally haven't gotten the email, but I think I have faith in the students of this university that they would be smart enough to not respond or to not click on whatever link may be in the email. But I also think that there are some people who can't see through that and who can't see past that. So it's scary. You never know who is looking at you and who's looking for your information.
MSU senior Marky Owens received one of these bogus emails, and though she knew it was fake, it still made her feel uncomfortable.
No, it was sketchy because I've never received an email like this before, and it kind of scares me a little bit.
MSU's Assistant VP for Technology, Steve Richmond, released a statement to NewsCenter that said, "We appreciate student feedback and take all scams threats seriously. We utilize Microsoft's Office 365's Enterprise Office email filtering services to filter spam from our students' email. However, there is not filter technology in place today that is 100% effective." What I want to point out is that the Office Information Technology has published a safe email guidelines in the My Morehead State portal site. I strongly recommend everyone exercise the practices outlined in this guide. Chief Harrison said that there is not an ongoing investigation looking into these emails, but MSU PD is working with Career Services in alerting students about these scams.
Also said that another red flag to look for is the domain that the email came from. If it is a legitimate business, the email address will have the company's name as the server. It wouldn't come from a Yahoo or Hotmail account like these emails are. If you have any questions regarding the legitimacy of a business-related email, Career Services will help you verify it.
Morehead State University held its annual Spring Gala on Saturday, April 25th. Alumni and friends got to experience a Moulin Rouge-themed evening. NewsCenter reporter Courtney Howell has more.
Welcome to the Moulin Rouge.
Spring Gala is MSU's largest annual fundraiser. Tonight we will raise over $100,000 for Morehead State programs. This money will be used to upgrade classroom equipment, provide scholarships to students, and other needs that the university general budget can't supply. So all of it is private money raised to support the MSU students. We're beginning the event this evening with a reception which features lots of hors d'oeuvres from our Airmark Classic Fare catering, as well as punch, water, and wine. Guests can also enjoy bidding on several silent auction items that are here this evening. Many local businesses, as well as businesses from larger cities such as Chicago and New York, have even donated items for the auction. So guests can enjoy a variety of auction items and just enjoy visiting with other guests that are from the community and afar. We have people come in from miles away to enjoy this event, and we're so happy to have their support for our students. After we finish dinner, guests will move across the way to a show that's in Button Auditorium. The show's produced by Greg Wing, who is professor of trumpet here at MSU. I hope that when guests leave, they just feel really great about supporting the university. I hope that they see here that we have wonderful students and wonderful programs, and that whenever they think about Morehead State, they think, wow, and they want to give back to continue our tradition of excellence.
Well, this is a fabulous night for Morehead State University. Spring, everything's in blossom, the campus looks beautiful, and tonight we'll put on an event for alumni and friends and supporters of the university that is fabulous. So the food is elegant and wonderful, lots of involvement through auction items, and then the pièce de résistance, to say it in French, because of the Moulin Rouge is the show. Greg Wing is the director of the show. It is terrific. It's our students, faculty. It is absolutely phenomenal. So it's going to be a fantastic evening. Well, for me, it's, when you bring back alumni and friends, it's all about people that care about the place. We've got more than 60,000 alumni and friends, and they care about this place because it's meant something in their lives, which is what higher education does. It changes lives. Morehead State's been doing it since 1887. It's a really big, important idea, and we love it.
Reporting for NewsCenter, I'm Courtney Howell.
Join us after the break for a look at weather with Mary Dameron and NewsCenter Notices with Kirsten Becker.
Dude, where you been out all day?
Breckenridge Hall.
What's so cool about Breckenridge Hall?
Dameron. Currently rainy conditions on campus today, but not too bad. 52 degrees for you here at Morehead. It looks like things might be warming up a little bit. More for that in just a minute. Record temperatures, normally this time of year, 7 degrees for our high, and the normal low is 49. Taking a look way back in 1875, the record low was only 15 degrees, and the record high in 1942 was 91. Current temperatures across the Bluegrass: 56 up in Covington, 54 in Ashland, 52 here in Morehead, 54 in Mount Sterling, 57 in London, and 54 in Harlan. For your current radar, right now there's a whole lot of rain sweeping across Kentucky, and it looks like it will be even more over into the overnight hours, so be on the lookout for that. Potential of thunderstorms could be working its way on in, so be careful. Your 24-hour planner, by our 8 o'clock hour, 52 degrees, isolated storms pushing its way on through. By 11 o'clock, 47 degrees, and the potential for storms are increasing. Now, waking up tomorrow for your Friday morning, a chilly start to the day at 39 degrees at 7 o'clock, but warming its way on up to 62 by noon. By 5 o'clock, 68 degrees, and looks like it's going to be a pleasant Friday for you. And now let's go ahead and take it over to the news desks with Chad.
Thank you, Mary. Today for NewsCenter Notices is Kirsten Becker. She is the assistant coach for Morehead State's volleyball team, and you guys will be getting a new facility in the near future. So tell us a little bit about it.
Yes, we will. We are currently in Weatherby Gym, which is attached to Laughlin, and we will be moving to the McClure Pool, which is attached to the AAC. And so that's actually part of the campus master plan. What that is going to allow the university to do is to actually knock down Weatherby and Laughlin and put a performing arts center there. So I know they're pretty excited that we're getting out of there too.
So tell me a little bit about, you've been in Weatherby for all these years. What is this new facility going to have that is making the team really excited about?
A lot of the resources are really exciting. Weatherby is a great gym. There's a lot of history there. That's where the first Morehead State basketball game was actually played. But it is an old building, and so there are some things that we deal with. Actually, this past flood was not too kind to us. We are on one of the lowest spots on campus, so we're excited to hopefully not flood in the new facility. But it'll give us a chance to give the fans a better experience. They'll be on top of the court. It'll be very intimate. It'll give them some more things that they're used to, I think, that our basketball team has been able to provide.
Okay. What is the timeline going to be for this transition from Weatherby to the new facility?
They are currently on phase 1, and so actually in the first 2 months they've been able to get a lot done, and we are hoping to play our 2016 season in there if everything stays on track.
Okay, is there a lot of, will you be getting new equipment too, or you're keeping some of the old ones, or?
A little bit of both. We are bringing some over, and there are some new things we're getting. For example, the seats in Weatherby right now, we're going to refinish them and put them into the new facility. So we'll actually be bringing part of that history and legacy over with us.
All right, well, it sounds like big changes are coming in.
Yes, we're very excited.
Very excited. Well, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Good luck to the volleyball team next season. We will be right back with an extended look at weather with Mary Dameron and Alexis Matthews with Eagle Athletics. Don't go away.
It never gets old, huh?
Nope.
It kind of makes you wanna...
Breaking the song?
Yup. I love the sunset.
I love Eagle Lake.
I love the forest. I love when eagles play.
I love the campus!
And all its sights and sounds.
Boom-de-yada, 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 boom-de-yada.
I love philosophy.
We love diversity. I love English.
And all its weird words.
I love the music.
And all its melodies. Boom-de-yada, boom-de-yada.
Boom-de-yada, boom-de-yada.
I love fraternities.
I love sororities.
I love to draw things.
And all the athletes.
I love Morehead.
It's such a pretty place.
Boom-de-yada, 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 boom-de-yada.
MSU is learning.
School spirit.
Teamwork.
MSU is Greek.
MSU is diverse. Historical.
Beautiful.
MSU is educational.
Fitness.
It's hands-on.
MSU is the sound.
MSU is art.
MSU is potential.
MSU is much more.
Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. 52 degrees here on campus today and a little rainy for you, but hopefully we're going to be getting out of that, and a sunny and warm weekend is ahead for you. Taking a look for your 24-hour what to expect tonight. Unfortunately, a little bit more rain is working its way on through with the potential of some thunderstorms in the forecast for later on. Waking up for your Friday, chilly at 39 degrees, so grab a jacket as you're going out. Hopefully you'll be able to take that off by around noon, a high of 62 and a high of 68 by the 5 o'clock hour for you. Current temperatures across Kentucky, 55 in Frankfort, 64 over in Louisville, 55 in Fort Knox, and 61 down in Bowling Green. For your radar, we see a whole lot of rain coming on through, and unfortunately that's going to keep on for the overnight hour, so be prepared for that. Tonight, a high of 56 degrees, like I said, watch out. There's a possibility of some thunderstorms, so be on the lookout. Now for the good news, enough of that rain. Time for some sunshine. It's warming up tomorrow, a high of 68 for your Friday, and things are going to be looking really nice for your weekend ahead. For your 7-day forecast, for Friday, high of 68 to end the week for your classes, and moving on in for your weekend. Look at Saturday, Derby Day. Gorgeous. That's 74 degrees for your high and sunny. It's going to be fantastic. And looking at Sunday, a high of 80 degrees. It feels like summer outside, guys. It's going to be wonderful, so make sure you get out there and enjoy the sunshine for any kind of activities, like for Saturday for your derby parties. It'd be great to have cookouts and picnics for your weekend. And looking at to the rest of your week, finals week is going to be gorgeous as well. 82 starting out on Monday, and things are warming up. 83 by Tuesday, 84 by Wednesday. So summer's definitely in the air. It's going to be nice warm week for finals. So I'm ready.
I am too. I'm ready for Derby. Got my Derby time. I'm ready to go.
Yeah,
I'm glad
absolutely.
It's going to be good weather for it. It looks like finals week is going to be that
very nice.
That taste of summer that we're all looking forward to.
I'm going to enjoy my weekend. Hopefully have a couple cookouts and get ready to hit the books. Definitely.
A little bit of both. Good family fun, and then also getting ready for finals. So.
Yep. Just about over. All right, guys, well, make sure you get out and enjoy your weekend. Let's go ahead and take a look at sports with Alexis Matthews.
Your home for the Morehead State Eagles, this is NewsCenter Sports.
With just 10 games remaining before the Ohio Valley Conference tournament, the Morehead State baseball team is hitting its stride. At 28-17 overall and 13-8 in conference play, MSU understands that they have a real chance to take home the conference championship. Junior pitcher Craig Piercy evaluated his team's positioning in the conference.
We're in third place right now in the conference, and we're about a game back, second place. And I said at the beginning of the year our expectations were to be at the top of the conference and competing for an at-large bid. We're definitely right there at the top, competing for one of those top 2 spots in the conference. The at-large bid, it might be kind of difficult right now with the way our record is, but at the same time we've beaten some quality opponents, and we're at the top of the conference, competing for those top 2 seeds, which is very important in our conference tournament because the top 2 seeds get a bye.
Piercy knows that his team still has work to do, but says he and the guys feel confident that they control their own destiny.
As of right now, we're not exactly where we want to be. Obviously, we want to be in first if at all possible, but we're at the point where we control our own destiny, where, if we win, then there's nothing really anybody else can do to, keep us out of those top 2 spots. So we're, we don't really need a whole lot of help from anybody else right now as long as we keep winning, and that's always a good situation to be in.
A conference championship would mean an automatic berth in the NCAA regional. Piercy says he and the guys want to get there badly.
I really do believe we can make some noise in a regional. We've proven that we can beat teams like San Diego at their place, beat Tennessee at their place. So, baseball's, that's how the sport is. Anybody can beat anybody on any given night. And we believe we're a good enough team to where, those top teams they can't just roll over against us and still win. They're going to have to compete, and we know we're going to go out there and compete hard as well.
You can come out and support the Eagles this weekend as they take on conference foe Eastern Illinois. Friday's game will begin at 4 p.m. The MSU softball team dropped the weekend finale of 3 games against Tennessee State 4-0. The Eagles slipped to 21-20 overall and 10-9 in the Ohio Valley Conference. MSU still won the series 2-1 despite Sunday's loss. TSU plated the only run it needed in the second inning when senior catcher Kate Morris walked and eventually scored on a single by junior shortstop Lindsey Burgess. The Tigers added 3 more runs in the 5th. MSU's senior third baseman Katie Rail registered both of the Eagles' hits and walked once. Morehead State wraps up the season at home this weekend with a 3-game series against Tennessee Tech. The first pitch will be at 1 p.m. at Allen Field this Saturday. Morehead State Athletics is launching 1,000 hours of giving back. The department will perform 1,000 hours of community service within a 10-day period. All students, coaches, and staff members from the athletics department have been asked to participate for at least 3 hours each. MSU has over 300 students across 16 NCAA Division I sports and employs about 75 individuals. Participants are encouraged to post photos on social media if appropriate and use the hashtag MSUCares on Twitter so fans can see the work being done across Rowan County. Some of the events scheduled that will count toward the hours are the City Park Cleanup, working at the Community Soup Kitchen, and a youth baseball clinic. Now it's time for NewsCenter's famous sports trivia. Who was named the Adidas Ohio Valley Conference Pitcher of the Week? A. Kayla McGuffey, B. Tana Seifer, C. Katie Rail, or D. Hannah Murphy? What do you guys think?
Well, I do love my Eagle sports, so I'm going to go with B, Alexis.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'll say B on this one too.
Definitely B.
Okay, well, you all are correct. It
There we
is
go.
Tana Seifer. She has a 0.64 ERA, a 2.22 batting average against, and struck out 12 in 11 innings in 2 complete games.
There you go.
So
Good for
congrats to
her.
her. We'll be right back after the break.
I am Natasha Davis, the Associate Professor of Dance here at Morehead State University. Under the Dance Minor program, you will learn a variety of genres of dance, including tap, ballet, modern, jazz, hip-hop, African, dance composition, dance improvisation, dance history, intro to dance, and Pilates. If you are interested, you can become a member of our National Dance Honors Fraternity, Delta Chi Xi. This fraternity offers students the opportunity to spread dance not only on our campus, but throughout the community. If you're interested in any of our classes, please come and contact me, Professor Natasha Davis. And never miss a chance to dance.
This Tuesday, the KCTM Spring Concert was held at the Conference Center in downtown Morehead. NewsCenter reporter Andrew McCann caught up with the operations manager to find out what the concert was all about and what it means for the students.
We do this concert at the end of every semester, and all of the performers are actually sections of band class, sections of traditional music ensemble. So this is kind of their final exam in a way. They prepare for this all semester. And in addition to doing some other concerts, this is kind of our way to close out the semester and have everybody play. Well, this is a time where we celebrate a lot. We celebrate the end of the semester. We celebrate students that are graduating. This semester we have 2 students, Montana Hobbs and Linda Stokely, that are graduating with our Bachelor of Arts in Traditional Music. And it's a way to celebrate all the hard work that we've had all semester. It takes hours and hours of practice to get to this point. So for us, it's just a big celebration. It's time to just have fun, yeah. Well, it continues to grow every year. One of the first times that we did this, we did it in a very small venue. And we've had to keep expanding every semester as the program grows. We get more and more bands, we get more and more student involvement, and as a result, we get a bigger audience. So I expect it to keep growing. Well, first of all, we hope they enjoy themselves, right? And for some of them, this may be their first experience actually playing on stage. So, you know, you tend to get nervous. It's hard to get over that, but hopefully they're able to just get up there, have fun, celebrate the end of a great semester, and get some real professional performance experience.
More than 400 people showed up to watch the performances by the students and the instructors. The show lasted over 2 hours and featured 15 ensembles. The spring concert was the final concert of the semester.
Earlier in the week, MSU's Career Services hosted their 5th annual Networking and Etiquette Dinner.
The Networking and Etiquette Dinner was started about 4 years ago, and the reason we started those two events together is that employers have talked about students needing to learn to talk about themselves and also learn professional business manners. Because our employers, when I talk about employers, I'm talking about outside employers who are recruiting our students for real-time jobs. And what they have said is this is so important, they are going to sponsor it or donate money to make sure that students have this experience to where they can practice their professional skills. And so we have 4 sponsors tonight for this event, and that is General Electric, Enterprise Rent-A-Car, Verizon Cellular, and First Investors. This is geared towards students. Actually, anybody can attend from freshman to senior year. We're gearing it really for students to start practicing their professional skills. Oftentimes, when they do interviews for jobs, those interviews include a meal of some sort, lunch or dinner. And so we really want to have them prepared so they're not nervous and that they understand what this process is so that they can compete not just academically, but professionally as well.
Well, I went to the etiquette dinner because it's part of my internship, but I also believe it's very good for students to have the etiquette that we did. It's just simple, basic learning how to sit at a table, how to talk right, how to eat your food correctly, and it's very helpful for anybody, even if you're not going into the business world.
This Wednesday, Career Services held its Fly Eagle Fly event for Moorhead students to get last-minute tips on beginning the job search, building your resume, and preparing yourself for an interview. NewsCenter spoke with career counselor Mike Esposito to learn more.
Fly Eagle Fly is an event that we will be having on April the 29th from 9 a.m. until 12:30 p.m. in the Career Center, which is across the street from Baird Music Hall. It's an opportunity for graduating seniors or anyone really to get last-minute job search tips, resume tips, interviewing tips. We'll be doing 30-minute presentations every 30 minutes, and people can stop in when it is convenient for them. We will also be having out in our garage professional photography for students to use on social media. So you can come hopefully dressed up, but you don't have to, and sit for our photographer, and they will send you a professional photograph that you can use on LinkedIn or wherever you'd like. There are a lot of very, I would say, simple things that a student can do to really make their resume stand out from the others. If you think of most typical job searches, the average job will have 118 applicants for it. And so if you really have put a lot of time and investment and fine-tuned your skills so that yours stands out, you'll be more likely to get an interview. And then when you get that interview, it's very important to know what to say, how to say it, and to pitch the skills that you have to an employer so that they can really see, wow, this is an outstanding person, we want to hire them. Students should bring to Fly Eagle Fly a pen and paper. That's all they really need, and if they plan to get a professional photograph, to be professionally dressed at least from the waist up. That way we can give them the best looking photo of them that we can, something that they can post anywhere. It's completely free. It's drop in anytime. It's open to anyone, not just students. So if freshmen wanted to come, they could. If alumni wanted to come, they are welcome to as well. It's just a drop-in service. And if they catch us in the middle of a presentation, that's all right. They can just wait until the next one comes around. It's every 30 minutes.
Derby's this weekend.
I know.
You got any ideas who's going to win?
Oh, no idea.
I'm looking at, I think the name was Carpe Diem. I think that's going to be the one that I'm...
Sounds like a winner.
I know. Seize the day.
Seize the day.
So hopefully, it's on record. If I win, you won't see me in September.
Are you going?
No, I will be going to some Derby parties around Ashland, but not.
Very nice.
I'd like to be at the Derby, but
yeah.
Maybe John Flavel will take me with him. I think
Shout out.
I think I can make that happen. So
maybe.
Oh well. Anyway,
Well,
that's going to do it for us, I guess.
Yep, that's the last show of the semester, but you can always watch us online at msutv.net.
And follow us on Twitter at MSU_NewsCenter.
On behalf of Mary Dameron with weather, Alexis Matthews with sports, and the rest of the News Center team, I'm Jacob Miller.
And I'm Chad Hedrick. We'll see you in September for an all-new season of MSU TV Originals. But until then, have a safe and happy summer break. Good luck on finals, guys.